Hi, Morena. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I just want to say congratulations on the movie. It's really good. I liked it better than the first one.
Thank you very much.
Um, I just want to know, how did you approach this one? Because we go so much, I feel, even further deeper into the characters than we did in the first one, especially now that you guys have to hit the ground running rather than, just, hey, we're thrown into this situation. We're like, oh no, this situation's already bad and it's getting worse. How was it feeling going deeper into the characters that way?
Yeah, it pretty much starts the adrenaline ride right away. The first movie kind of eases you into it with this like nice family life, and this is just like picking up right where we left off. It's a really intense film. Again, like the first one, we start immediately from the bunker, and you're seeing that it's not a viable place for them to stay for much longer, and so they have to find somewhere else to go. Thus, the migration. They have been living underground for a long time, and it's I think wearing away at everybody. And I think where we pick up the family, they are not physically thriving, and they have to get out. And you see that John has the beginnings of what you'll eventually see as a fatal disease, but there, it's like picks up right where it lets out, where you're amped and on a fight or flight journey for the entire film.
Was there anything that surprised you when you first read the script? Because this does take some twists and turns.
It does. There was a lot of things. I can't believe they killed him. I can't believe that, they uh, did all the different like the tsunami and the like, the constant radiation clouds attack and the cities all being underwater, the crossing the English Channel being completely bare was such a like stark thing to see. And such a great idea to have that visual, because I think what's one of like the scary things about this film is like you don't think that's something that could ever happen, but then when you start to see the visuals of the cities destroyed like that, you're like you start to really be able to picture it, and it's really daunting.
Well, I unlike the first one, this one you're doing a lot of action. Did you work with a stunt coordinator for like all your action scenes in this movie?
Yes, we did for the first as well, actually. But yeah, we had a great stunt team and did a lot of work on all of that. And it's all mostly things that I could do myself. I certainly didn't do all of it, but it was all it was really the hard things are the things you wouldn't expect to be hard, like running on a beach. Like it's hard to wear full gear and boots and run fast in sand.
Sand.
So it'd be things like tagging in my stunt person when it was like on the back of my head. I'm like, you can take this one. Because every single day of things like that were really hard. But then, there are close-ups of my face. And so I had to do it all. The being inside the lifeboat with it spinning around was really hard. And like getting into that cold water and pulling the actor out. Like, we had a lot of, and the crossing the rope ladder stuff. Like it was all really, really physical. And I was pretty exhausted by the end of it.
My last question for you is, was there like every movie's a learning process, and was there anything specifically you learned from this movie that you're going to take with you going forward?
Yeah, I mean, many lessons, but I think the biggest one for me was to trust my gut and to really stand up for myself. It's a really grueling process, and you have to really take care of yourself because you're it. Like you're responsible for your health and your well-being, and in a process like this, it can really get lost.
All right. Well, thank you, and thank you for your great answers. Congratulations again on the movie, and have a good day.
Thank you, you too.